What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we got huge news. Huge news. As the holidays has just gotten bigger for us, the fans in the sport of boxing, as we now have a mega fight on Black Friday. Now, y'all know what Black Friday is. It's the day after Thanksgiving, the holiday season, November 24th. See, Thanksgiving falls on November 23rd this year, but we now have a mega fight on November 24th, that Friday. Once again, the sport of boxing is going back to showcasing mega fights during the week. We got Shakur Stevenson will be facing Edward De Los Santos November 16th, which is a Thursday. And then we're also going to have on that very same Thursday, November 16th, we're going to have the return to King Ryan Garcia on a Thursday. And now, the very next following Friday, we're going to get the mega showdown we have all been anticipating. And we're going to get the undefeated two-time WBC super middleweight world champion, Mexican Ecuadorian superstar boxer, the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, back in action. As David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, 27 wins, no losses, no draws, 23 big wins by way of knockout, 26 years of age, 6 feet tall with a 75-inch arm reach. He is finally going to do what we've been asking for, to get a big fight for not just only David Benavidez, but for the man, his opponent, the man, the myth, the legend. It's me again, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, undefeated 2-division world champion. Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade held the WBO title. Now he's a super middleweight title contender. Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade and David the Mexican monster Benavidez are going to square off. Demetrius Andrade is 32 wins, no losses, no draw. 19 wins by way of knockout. 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm reach. And he's 35 years of age. This is the biggest, most marquee fight of Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade's career. Okay, Demetrius Andrade has been anticipating and clamoring for a fight of this magnitude for his entire career. And now, finally, he has secured that fight, and it has been announced that Demetrius Andrade, David Benavidez, they're going to fight November 24th. This is huge, people. Now, we know that Demetrius Andrade and David Benavidez, they both have been chasing one guy and one guy only, and that's 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, Saul Canelo Alvarez, who's considered the face of the sport of boxing and is the undisputed super middleweight world champion, okay? Demetrius Andrade has been chasing Canelo Alvarez at junior middleweight, 154, when Canelo Alvarez was the champion and Demetrius Andrade was the champion at 154. And then Canelo Alvarez unified all the belts and he was missing all but one belt, and that was the WBO strap at middleweight. Okay, in the second division, and Demetrius Andrade was the only man standing in the way, and Canelo Alvarez decided that he was going to jump from 160 to 175, daring to be great, to go up to light heavyweight to challenge Sergey Crusher Kovalev, and left Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade hanging. And then Canelo Alvarez, he became the undisputed champion after he beat Caleb Plant. And Demetrius Andrade, he showed up to the post-fight press conference, and he said, hey, when am I going to get my opportunity? I've been chasing you for 3 divisions now. And Canelo Alvarez, he said the famous words that we all remember him saying, which was, payday, you want payday? I know that. You have done nothing. That's what Canelo Alvarez told Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. And Canelo Alvarez, he also uttered the same sentiments to the one Mexican monster, David Benavidez, when he told David Benavidez, you've done nothing. Fight somebody. Do something. Who have you beaten? Now, David Benavidez, he's actually Canelo Alvarez's mandatory challenger. So guess what they're doing? They're going to take matters into their own hands. They're going to fight someone. Who's that someone? Each other. Now we finally going to get a mega fight for Demetrius Andrade, a marquee fight, a lucrative fight, a legacy fight, and we also going to get one for David, the Mexican monster Benavidez. Now, David Benavidez, you got to keep in mind that David Benavidez, he lost his belts. How do you say he's undefeated, but he's not the champion in the division? He's undefeated, but he's not the champion in the division, right? Because he lost it due to recreational use, personal use. We know what that was. He was stripped of his belt, and then he missed weight during the global pandemic. And once he missed weight, they stripped him. The WBC stripped him again. But David Benavidez has been seeking this opportunity. He was considered the best super middleweight in the world, okay, before Canelo Alvarez decided to make that his home. So Canelo Alvarez, he said, you guys have done nothing. You beat nobody. Payday. You guys want payday. I know that. That's what Canelo Alvarez stated. Well, guess what we're going to have now, people? We're going to get them fighting each other. Now it's not just about payday. David Benavidez, he's coming off of a big fight, a big marquee fight. Remember, he was considered the best fighter in his division before Canelo Alvarez came there, and it was him and Caleb Plant in the unification bout. He had the WBC, Caleb Plant had the IBF. The unification bout was a mega fight between the two, and it never came to fruition. It just simply never came to fruition. Then Caleb Plant, he got the opportunity to actually fight Canelo Alvarez. And he lost. He got knocked out in the 11th round and lost his belts. And Canelo Alvarez became an undisputed champion. Okay? And now, David Benavidez, he finally got his opportunity at Caleb Plant. But then people looked at Caleb Plant and they said, well, Caleb Plant wasn't the same guy because he was already knocked out by Canelo Alvarez. So he wasn't the same guy anymore. Okay? But that was a marquee win for David Benavidez. Now, Demetrius Andrade, he doesn't have any marquee wins in his career, but he has all the talent. He was the blue chip prospect coming out of his class. He was seen as that guy. It's me again. That's Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. He's a southpaw. He's talented. He got hand speed. He's athletic. He got power. This is going to be an entertaining fight, to say the least, between the two. So, with that said, they're placing it on a date that's extremely smart, because now we're going to have the weigh-in Thanksgiving morning, okay? And everybody is hungry Thanksgiving night. Nobody eats Thanksgiving afternoon, okay? And there's a few, so, chosen few. But from my community, nobody eats until late. So which means is the weigh-in is going to be on Thanksgiving Day. Well, nobody's eating anyway at that point in time, okay? So it won't be just David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade who's hungry the day of the weigh-in, because everybody's going to be hungry at the time the weigh-in takes place, because nobody eats until late. So we're going to get David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade weighing in on Thanksgiving Day, okay? And then the next day. So then that means they can eat after they get off the scales. Now, I highly doubt that they eat macaroni and cheese and lasagna and things of that nature, things that's going to weigh them down. But they could eat good with their family. They could break bread on Thanksgiving Day with their family, thankful for what they have around them. Now, everybody don't celebrate the holidays for their own personal reasons, okay? But when I look at this situation and I say this, right? I'm just thankful for the people around me. I don't know what it initially, I do know what it initially stood for, but I'm just talking about what it means for me today's time and my people around me that I'm thankful for, the loved ones that I have. And Demetrius Andrade and David Benavidez get to be thankful for the opportunity that they're going to have the very next day. So they get to break bread with their families Thanksgiving night, celebrate the holiday, and then still have a doozy, right? See, you get on Black Friday is the day that we have all the sales and everybody goes shopping. Well, guess what? They going shopping for millions of dollars for a big payday. 2 big paydays. So this is going to be very, very interesting, very, very intriguing from the two. They are both very, very, very talented fighters. David Benavidez has extremely fast hands. He's big, he's strong, he's aggressive, and he has an extremely high work rate. Demetrius Andrade does not have such a high work rate. He's very precise, okay? He's very strategic in his breakdown of his opponents. He's very accurate. He has a beautiful jab, a straight left hand, combinations. Now, this is going to be a test of two worlds, right? Is David Benavidez's pressure, his skill set, his aggressiveness, is it going to be too much for Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade? Or is Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, his athletic ability, his talent, his skill set, his ability to box? Because I believe he's a better boxer than David Benavidez. Now, we saw David Benavidez getting outboxed by Caleb Plant in the first half of that fight, but his pressure burst pipes, and his pressure burst the pipe of Caleb Plant. And he started to get to Caleb Plant, hurt him, buddy up his face, beat up his face, right? Is that going to happen to Demetrius Andrade, who was relatively inactive? He's not a very active fighter, okay? Demetrius Andrade fought Damon Nicholson in January of this year, but prior to that, Demetrius Andrade was out the ring for 2 years. He hadn't fought since 2021, okay? So is that going to hinder and hurt Demetrius Andrade or his skill set, his talent? his athletic ability, his boxing ability. Is that going to prevail in this fight? Who knows? But at least November 24th, we are finally going to get answers. So we got 3 big fights in 1 week's time. On Thursday, November 16th, we're going to have Ryan Garcia fighting. We're going to have Shakur Stevenson fighting Edwin De Los Santos. Both on Thursday. And then the next Friday, we're going to get David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. I can't wait to see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.